Hello, everybody. We're doing some cool stuff today. Hopefully gonna have a video for you in a unique place. Trying to go to different areas. We're going to be talking about the Kickstarter and what it is and how it works and all the intricate parts of it. So welcome to the show. My name is Mr. Anderson. I am a creator and an advocate in myself. I'll flash up my credentials right here. I am the unboxable advocate and creator, known as the indie comics devil, who will tempt you with his devilish tales. That's right, and fetish monsters and more. And I use Kickstarter. And here we are looking at our Kickstarter currently going on. This is Enter the Continuum. And we're going to be discussing everything about it right now. And what I'm going to quickly do is show you my video for it. And I'm going to explain the importance of videos and how you use this program to help creators. So first, here is our video for this. Let me see here. I'm just trying to play it for you guys. So videos are important because they help illustrate what you're working on. So with that in mind, here is our video for the Continuum.
Changing the landscape of comics one story at a time, Enter the Continuum, a library for independent creation, is born. This isn't an anthology. Each issue of the Continuum is a variety pack of tales from all over the world. This is a mission to create an ongoing series that introduces you to creators and their works from across the globe. This is advocating in comic book form, created to entertain fans and showcase the power of creation. Don't you dare call this an anthology. This is the Continuum. Featured in this 40-page first issue of the Continuum is Reapers, the Eclipse, Only Death Can Save Us, Wolf, Dawn of the Dead. Thank you for watching this video for the Continuum. Please share this on your favorite social medias and pick the reward package that works best for you.
And we're going to welcome in our event right now on Facebook. They're going to be watching along with us as we talk about the ins and outs of Kickstarter. So I've already introduced myself, Mr. Anderson. Let's get into it. So what is Kickstarter? Kickstarter is a crowdfunding platform. It is intended to help people bring their projects to life. You see right here up top, this is the declaration of what the project is. So the project for us right now that we're looking at is Enter the Continuum, a library of creative tales. It's 40 pages. It's oversized. This isn't an anthology. The Continuum is the indie variety pack of tales from around the world and is where creative freedom lives. So this one right here that you see me highlighting, that's going to be for creators. That's going to be your elevator pitch. The top is your title. So if you're a fan and you're wondering how to back it, you go over here and you hit back this project for one way, and it's going to bring up to us all the rewards. So you'll go through the rewards. It'll tell you you can do peek into the Continuum, which, by the way, for $1, you get to look at the entire story of different creators. So we actually have that as a reward. We even have a sticker, which you get a sticker and one of the stories digitally, of course, PDF version. You get the entire PDF for $5, or $10 you get the standard edition. Today's the last day, by the way, to get the Enter the Continuum collector's edition for just $15. Tomorrow it goes up to $20 like all the other covers. So let's just say you want to do that. You hit over here. It shows you the shipping. It tells you how many are available if it's limited. So you go over here. Okay, so this is hugely important. Very different ways to sign in. You can create an option by doing a login. You can create an account right here using an email. You can create an account right there. You can upload through the Facebook option. I swore there was a Twitter one. So right here, you could see where I could sign in. I could also sign in with Facebook, or I can sign in with Apple even. So you're going to have to probably create an account. But if you do it with Facebook, it's seamless. And then you'll have to put in a charge edition. You could also create an account right here where you do your name, your email, and a password. So this is the most, basically this is the way, if you don't really want to have too much of an account, you can have a limited account here, or you can attach it to your social media. There used to be an option that I haven't seen in a while where you could just donate through an email, but that became problematic. It looks like they've revoked that process. But again, put in your email, you put in a password, you put in a charge card to do it. It's not very hard because you just have to do it as a way to support someone. It's not too it's like signing up for anything else. It's not too difficult. It really is just that simple. And these are the important things to know. The money doesn't come out of your account when you pledge today. When you're pledging today, you don't have it come out of your account. It's going to be, and I'm just going to do a quick mic check. Okay, we're good. It doesn't come out of your account till the day. So if you back this today, and you should, because I think it's a project worth at least $1 at least, it's worth it. It'll come out on March 19th. So if you backed it today for $1 and you picked yourself one of the stories, you would get charged at 11 p.m. on March 19th. So that's very important. And this is a distinction between Indiegogo and Kickstarter, in fact, is the fact that you won't get charged today. And we're going to go over Indiegogo in just a minute. Now, a few other things to know about Kickstarter is you can get out more information in here. We hid videos, not hid, but we put videos within the actual body of the text that explains it. We're also showing you pages directly from the book, including this is from Wolf, which is my story with Luke Stone, and you can see lettering is done. This shows the coloring is done. Same thing with Eclipse. I'm the story editor on this, Bobby Gregory. I'm also the letterer on this. So you see my letters here, my lettering job here. You can see there's my name on the cup, and video for the Eclipse, which we could show you on future shows. But Reapers is the one story that we have that's still getting lettered and colored. So we're going to be showing you the process as we're kickstarting. So I thought that'd be kind of cool to give you updates and show you how the process is going. And of course, Only Death Can Save Us has some lettering already done. And we got some standard covers. This happens on Kickstarter. So this is about collector's items. So you can get the standard cover for just $10. Remember, this is a 40-page comic book. Just $10, $5 shipping. It's yours to own. We have a for extra $5, you can get the thicker cover of it and a collector item version of it. That you can get as well. The Eclipse Virgin cover, same thing. It's got a thicker cover. It looks nice and shiny. You can choose these different options. You can choose an option to get all the covers together in this pack here. So what are stretch goals? Stretch goals are okay. So to get our funding goal, we want to reach $1,111. The reason it is that is because this is our first issue. We did something special. We made a funding goal based on the fact that we're simply there. But we'd like to raise as much money as we can. Full disclosure, Kickstarter of the Continuum will go to giving each creative team books. The more we raise, the more books both Terraform and the creative teams get. But no matter what, at $1,111, we're ready to print and get you your books. So that's why that was our minimum goal. $1,000 was really the minimum goal. We went a little higher just to reflect this is our first issue. So we might even raise the first printing of our standard cover to 111 copies just to go along with this if we feel like we have to add 11 copies. Still keeps it a very low number, but it makes it special that there will be 111. We don't know yet. We'll figure that out, and depending on demand. Now, we also have the biographies of everyone involved. We'll be adding and updating as we go along. Different bios, like Luke Stone's bio might be added. I just had my chain link site. And then this is just your bio section for everyone involved. That's it. That's the project. Now, if we had other books to sell, once Terraform and even Continuum has different issues, you'll see us talking about down here past this would be like the collector's packs. Well, get issue number 1 and 2 together. Get issue 3 and 4 together. That is the basic thing. And by the way, for anyone watching, if you want to actually get the book, and this is important, this is behind the scenes, you could do different links within it. We turned Terraform Comics, terraformcomics.com, into an actual way to get directly to the Kickstarter. So if you type in Terraform Comics today, you can get to our Kickstarter and you can back it. Again, very simple thing. Stretch goals are about getting to a different part and incentivizing you. So at 2,000, I'll tell you right now, if we hit $2,000, Luke Stone is going to do a collage cover. At 2,500, you're going to have to wait and see. Kind of cool what we're talking about doing for that. These are add-ons that you can get. But here's the cool thing. If you do this $75 package, you get all the covers. Anytime that one of these are unlocked and there's a cover, you get it as part of that package. I'll even go as far as to say that we will actually add all stretch goals to that. So no matter what those stretch goals are, you'll get them in there. By the way, someone did ask me, yes, the sticker will go in with the $75 package. So basically, this $75 package is going to get you most of the stretch goals. The $4,000 one, we'll have to talk about. That's a far-reaching one. We honestly would love to hit that, but it will not be into the 75. And you'll see why when we hit the 4,000 mark. So the 4,000 mark's kind of cool, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's get to stretch goal 2,000. Let's get to 2,500. Let's unlock these, and they'll all be part of that. But that's it. That's why you do a stretch goal. It's to excite the audience, to get them involved. Because now maybe there's a Luke Stone fan out there who backed at the $75 mark and goes, oh, wait, I can have a full comic cover added to this package for no extra cost to me. Yeah, I want that. So I'm going to go out there and I'm going to tell my friends, and I'm going to support it, and I'm going to share it. And sharing these projects on social media is so important. Tell people when you back it, because when you back the project, it actually asks you, would you like to share this on Twitter and share this on Facebook? Your answer should always be yes. And not only that, but tell them what interests you. Tell them the story that you back. I liked Wolf. I liked the story of the divorced duo having to work together to save a city. That is what you want to do. This is all the beginning of Wolf and Fox. We want you to be part of that, and of course, each story, like Wolf and Fox, is 5 pages. Reapers is 6 pages. Eclipse is 5 pages. Only Death Can Save Us is the first 8 pages. And if you see what you like, there's an entire book that you guys can order today. And then we have, which is really cool. This is super cool. So the reason we did the cover for Dawn of the Dead, this launches a standalone issue for Terraform later this year. We give you the first 6 pages as a preview. We want you to fall in love today. This is from Austin Janowatsky, an amazing creator. He has an IMBD sheet. Super excited to be talking about him. Every week we're going to give a dedicated story to during this campaign. It's not a full week, of course, because, we have 5 stories and we're only running for about a month. So we're going to have certain stories have less time, more stories having bigger times. Try to do it as evenly as we can. First up, we'll be talking a lot about Eclipse starting tomorrow. For those who are watching this later on, you'll see that we successfully funded, and you'll be able to go back here and actually, instead of back this project, there'll be a little tab here that says order the book now. And that'll be a place where you can order the book once you successfully fund. Again, on Friday, March 19th at 11 p.m., we will successfully fund this project. I already know we're going to get there. I believe in all you amazing backers out there who are going to see this, who are going to get excited about this, and who are going to share it for me. So you're going to get us to that finish line. And I know we're probably going to get there by the end of the week. So thank you to all the 29 backers already here, all the backers incoming. You're all amazing because you keep things like this possible. Your pledge goal should be something that helps you get the project fully created and out to fans. Never set a goal and then go on social media and complain about how you can't afford to send it out as a creator. Fans don't like that. Don't complain on social media. I don't feel like enough people are backing my books. Then get out there and do something creative to change that. The fans don't want to hear that. Fans want to be wooed over. They want to hear about the Reapers and hear the Reapers pitch. They want to see and make videos, guys. This is super important. Remember I said I would share with you a video today, so I'm going to share with you. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do Meredith's. So Meredith made a cool Reapers video. Check this out.
When spirits can be harvested and sold for energy, the Ragtops must navigate psychic vampires, alien reverends, and other money-hungry groups to reap that sweet, sweet spiritual gold.
And we have a new video coming for you. I'm actually going to wind up recording the audio today. I couldn't do it last night. If Meredith is watching this, I promise I'll get it to you today. But we're going to have one for Austin. We're making one. And here's another one. Again, these are smaller stories that we're giving you videos for, but you should have a video for your Kickstarter. It's that simple. Look at what we're doing for just 5-page stories, the videos that we're doing. You should be doing something like that.
In the middle of the U.S., there is a small city called Jax, once protected by a duo of inspiring protectors. But in recent weeks, something has changed. The duo has seemingly split their partnership in the city in half. Tonight, criminals have made the mistake of trying to escape into the Wolf's territory. A mistake they will come to regret.
That took me 10 minutes. If you don't have the skill, ask other people. We rise together. Let's all learn how to do this more professionally. Let's not use copyrighted music. There's free libraries of music that you guys can use. Do not use 9 Inch Nails or The Cure for your videos. It shows that you don't respect other people's IP rights. Don't be that person, especially when we have access to free stuff. We have the ability for these other creators out there giving us free library stuff. It helps them too. If you can give them a shout out in the video, that's awesome. We'll wind up when we're finally done making all the videos, we'll go back and we'll list all the videos and we'll put it at the bottom of our screen. Me and Meredith already talked about this. We're going to put a little, check out the YouTube library because that's what we've been using, and download these stories today. We also want to give some love to that, so we'll be adding to that. So please do that type of stuff. Do the right things. Support even the creators. If you use their music, try to mention it in your Kickstarter in case someone else likes the music so they can use it for their Kickstarter as well. Show lettered pages. Show people that the work's getting done. For our story, of course, because each story is on the shorter side, we don't want to give away too much. But we're proving that these stories are being done. They're really something that's going to be ready to be printed. As a matter of fact, we've already commented that we will be launching the second issue just a month after the first one. So we're already ready with getting ready for issue number 2 while this is live. It's how dedicated we are to this. And tell people in the updates. We're going to do the update today. We'll talk about other people in our updates. I'll give a shout out just after, as I'm waiting for Jax on the line today. For those watching it live, if you have a campaign right now, tell me about it. We're going to add the first 3 people who get in touch with me. And one of them is already taken, and that's when we're going to move over to Indiegogo. But really quickly, I want you to understand Kickstarter, the echo effect is very important. So when someone backs this, there's an echo to anyone who follows them, anyone who's ever backed their campaign, that there's this vote of confidence that goes out. When they back the campaign, it sends a trickle effect. You notice that $1 thing? That's also a marketing thing. Not only do I want people to believe in the products that we're giving, but this $1 pledge actually sends out a declaration of belief in the project. People are out there now seeing that you spent money. Money talks. There's a reason there's that term. So that echo effect only happens on Kickstarter. The reward levels we're going to go over, and we're going to look at Indiegogo really quickly and take a few minutes with Indiegogo, because Indiegogo is Kickstarter in a different way. They're both crowdfunding. Do not use a GoFundMe campaign. If you're a creator, GoFundMe is not something that is ethically good to use. GoFundMe is charity. You cannot sell a book and accept charity to make that book. You can sell it. You can preamble things like the exclusive virgin covers, where we're limiting them to just 1,000 ever. In the existence of time, there will only be 1,000 of that made, making that a collector's item, especially our first issue, which we might make 111 copies. I don't think anyone would mind if we did an extra 11. I doubt we will, because we're already set 100. 100's probably going to be it. And if we did decide to do 111 on a print run, we would reach out to everyone who backed it and said, does anyone have a problem? If one person had a problem, we wouldn't do it. You have to be ethical with this. That's the point I'm making. So what we would do, let's say that I decided I wanted to try to do that. What I would do with the $15 mark, because we're going to stop it anyway, is I would reach out to our 6 backers, maybe 8 backers, and I said, hey, would it bother you if we made it 111 for the next one? And if any one of them said no, I would say yes, I'm sorry. If they said yes, we wouldn't do another one. That's it. It would only stay at 100. It'd be limited to 100. So that's the deal. The reason it was a little cheaper is you always want to give something new to people, a little incentive to back you early on. So this was an early bird special that is going away. So be mindful of that. And we're ending it today. Literally tomorrow it will not be available for $15. It'll be $20. That's something you can do to incentivize people to back early, to start getting your funding a little higher. You have to talk about that in social media. Make sure you're promoting on social media if you're a creator. So again, the echo chamber works really well on Kickstarter. You're a backer. You just have to sign up. You just have to pick the reward level that entices you the best. Don't be afraid to start out on an earlier, lighter tier and then look at it later. You'd also have a remind me button up here right next to the Back Me project. It'll remind you to look at this again. So, let's be honest. This has kind of been a weird couple of years now. Money isn't always, I can tell you personally, I've had tight issues and I pay attention. I try to back the project at where I want to, but then at the end of the month, bills have come up, things have come up. I might not have the same amount of money. I might drop down to $1 and tell the creator, hey, look, I'm sorry. I just want to support you, and I'm going to try to buy the book when I have the money. No creator is going to get mad at you if you have to do something like that. We all understand it. What we would ask, though, is if you have that dollar to spare, can just at least leave that $1 in there. The reason for is the backer count. We want to make sure that people see the amount of people that believe in us. And if you believe us and have that dollar to spare, we ask you to keep it there so our backer count stays up. My goal right now for this project, I'll be honest, I'm trying to aim for 100 backers on this. Help me get there by backing the campaign, even for $1. Because again, that echo effect, when you back this campaign, any campaign that, and any person who's ever followed you on Kickstarter, because we can follow profiles, anyone who's a friend of you on Facebook might see it. It's a really cool option where when people, I see it all the time, my friends back a project and I'll go look at it. And a lot of times we'll try to advocate for it. Now on our way out, I did want to mention the hybrids campaign, which I'm going to quickly play you their video today for hybrids. And then I'm going to explain to you the difference about Indiegogo.
A group of heroes supercharged with Nephilim DNA are the only thing standing in the way of an evil corporation at the center of a human trafficking ring and elite drug empire. The danger ramps up when a deadly trap is set for our protagonist. It's an epic clash of good versus evil when they meet on the killing field. Be sure to check out the action and get part 1 of the killing field during this 28-day event exclusively on Indiegogo.
So this is on Indiegogo Live right now. So right away, the big difference that we're going to see on Indiegogo and Kickstarter is something called flexible goal or fixed goal. So a fixed goal means he has to make that money, which he's already done. He's reached his goal, so he's good. He's 168%. He's had 60 backers. He has 13 days left, so you have plenty of time. And you have share options here even before you back it. You can follow it like anything else. You'd have to sign up, put in your email, and you can back it. So for a creator, the difference between Kickstarter and Indiegogo, because they take a percentage of what you raise, is literally, I think, 1.67% less is taken by Indiegogo. Now, here's the thing. Remember I told you so much about Kickstarter, and Kickstarter takes out the money on the end date? Well, Indiegogo takes the money right away. The minute you pledge, it comes out of your bank account. Some people like this. Some people don't like that. Some people don't really care because they want to back it no matter what. Another thing, giving credit to Indiegogo, is that they allow a lot better reward images on it, and rewards themselves can have add-ons added to it. That is coming to Kickstarter. There was a beta test just a few months ago, and it is coming. The other big differences between the two, again, this one will not tell anyone that you backed it. Once you back this, it stays back. That's it. Nothing else is happening. And you can see all the different setup and the way that Luke set his up, and he's showing you some sample pages. He's showing you that they're colored, and he's telling you a little bit about the stories, plus selling the back issues. Remember we talked about that? Well, here's his trade. He's got the dad pack. He's doing some t-shirts, some hats and some mugs and a book bag. So, and he's showing you that he uses Geminis. We should actually do this with the Continuum, actually. We'll be using Geminis as well. We could even use this particular picture because it's the same one. I might just ask him for that. So the big difference comes here in really where your fan base is and whether or not they're familiar with it. They both are the same thing. For as a backer, this Indiegogo usually is a little bit easier to get add-ons placed, but again, it comes out right away, and you also, I think the other big difference between Indiegogo and Facebook that you should know about is, and this isn't a problem with Luke, but for other campaigns, when your money comes out right away, if they have something called a flexible goal, they get the money whether or not they hit the goal or not. That some people find that a little jarring. Fixed goals, it's the same as Kickstarter. Luke said that he could get this book to you if he made $1,200. He's made that. Luke has delivered on all the other campaigns he's done. He has proven a track record. So with the right creator, that should never be an issue. And again, the add-ons on Kickstarter. So let's say that you see something on here and we don't have a reward package. All you have to do is contact the creator. And the way that you contact the creator, and this will be the final thing we talk about today, and if you have any other questions, guys, feel free to reach out to me. We can do an update video. We can bring other people. We can go even further if you have to. So these will be where the updates are. Here are comments. So you can leave comments, but only backers can. I think that's pretty good because it keeps any troll comments out. And if you want to contact the person in charge, all you have to do here is go to the Terraform, and you can see people right there. Here's my name. I'm the logistics guy. I'm behind this, and you can do contact. And then I don't know why it's not working on the contact me. But you can, usually it pops up the message thing. I think it's just because we're streaming on the screen right now. But you'd also contact, Mr. Anderson, and it'll drag me up right away. Here it is. You want to know something. And then you go to the About section, and you see all the different websites I have. I'm a super backer. I think you can even comment me, if I'm not mistaken, right here. Oh, here's some of the comments I've made. Got it. But yeah, you can find me on Facebook. You can ask me. I don't know why it's not sending the contact me, but it does. And I know why. I'm not signed in. You have to be signed in. So if I was signed in right now, I would be able to contact. I logged out deliberately because there's dashboard settings and I don't want to show anything behind the scenes. One day maybe we'll do that. Maybe I'll set up a campaign where we'll raise like $10 and it'll just be a campaign where I use it for educational purposes. I'd reach out to Kickstarter and I'd be able to show you behind the scenes and the dashboards and all that. As a matter of fact, maybe I'll reach out to Kickstarter and see if maybe they have a dummy place that we could look at that stuff for a more advanced one, which we'll do in the future. But that's it, guys. That's how you use Kickstarter and Indiegogo. I hope I answered everyone's questions. If anyone has any more questions, feel free to reach me. You can find all my links and how to find me at chainlinks.site. That's plural for links. Chainlinks.site, or find me on Facebook as Rob Anderson. Thank you for tuning in, and now you're in the know. ComicBookAdvocates.com presents Mondays in the Know. Catch up with everything going on in the industry.